The other big story tonight, 10 on your side, just talked with the mother of a Hampton man who died while in police custody.
41-year-old Marlon Dixon stopped breathing around 9 this morning on Grant Circle just off Lincoln Street. Police say he had been acting unruly, but a lot of people have questions, including his mother. So 10 on your side's Jason Marks just got back from Hampton. And Jason, what did she tell you?
Well, Anita, I can tell you she wants to let this whole process play out. She doesn't know what happened, but she says if by chance police officers did something wrong, they need to be held accountable.
That was just something that happened that should not have happened at this time.
Lorraine Dixon Brooks didn't know that the phone call from her son Marlon yesterday would be the last conversation they would have.
I didn't want to believe it at first, and I was just hoping that it wasn't true, that he hadn't passed away.
But it was true. Dixon's death comes with too many questions and not enough answers.
I would love to know exactly what happened.
Hampton police say they were called out to Grant Circle just after 9 this morning. When they got there, they found Dixon sitting on the porch of this home. The woman who lives inside says she has no idea what he was doing, but he was shirtless and sweating profusely. Police arrived and asked him to leave, and that's when they say he became combative.
The fourth officer grabbed him, his arm, like he was like, come on, let's escort you off this property. Then the other three, they just jumped and gang bumped him, rushed him, and threw him on the ground. And he's screaming and hollering, and then the next thing I knew, you heard nothing.
Once they were actually able to place him in handcuffs, they noticed that they observed that the individual was unconscious and was not breathing.
I just think they pushed it a little bit too far.
Dixon's mother then would get another phone call, this one saying her son was dead.
That could have been avoided.
According to his mom, Dixon was taking medication for heart problems. She wonders if that had something to do with him being so disoriented.
Someone said at one point they even had their foot or their leg in his back, and he was telling them that he could not breathe, but they didn't stop at that point.
Dixon's mother isn't sure who's at fault. All she can do now is wait.
Hopefully, all in all, we'll find out what really happened.
Police put Dixon into emergency custody. Now, we did some checking, and according to Virginia code, emergency custody can be done by officers in order to take a suspect right to the hospital for treatment or evaluation of mental illness. The 4 officers involved are on paid administrative, which is standard procedure. An autopsy will determine how Dixon died. In the newsroom, Jason Marks, 10 on your side.